Alright everybody, if you're wondering why the last part was so short, it's because I just bought a new computer and I'm playing Morrowind on this new computer with much increased options. You'll see a little bit better textures. As you see here, there's more grass around. If you look at the distance back here, as I try to show you, I have there are more trees in the background here. An ash storm's about to kick up. It's about to change everything, but I am playing on a much better computer than I previously had, and as I'm sure you can hear, the microphone is much better than the microphone I used to have when I bought a new headset, so everyone should be able to hear me a whole lot better. But we left off needing to head to Ebonheart to talk to the father of the guy who has gone mad in the Cave of Milk, which I just left that name. So we're going to Balmora.
We make a special trip just for
and then to Quebec, and then to Ebonheart. So hope everyone enjoys the.
We make a special trip.
Oh wow! Look at that sunset. See, as I told people earlier, the Morrowind game I was playing did not look as good as it could. I have pretty much the highest options that the overhaul will allow turned on right now, so you guys will be seeing pretty much the full effect of the Morrowind overhaul. Now that being said, I am still not getting anywhere near 60 frames a second, but God, that looks good. But it doesn't really matter because it looks so good. I don't care how low my frame rate is. And I realize now I am probably going to have to change my lighting options because I forgot in my previous game I had changed the options to the brighter yet more realistic nights. This looks great to me right now while I'm playing, but my question is, how well is this going to translate to a YouTube video? Not entirely sure, so I will, after this particular session, I will go back and change my options to the brighter, more realistic lighting. But let's check the journal. I am looking to Lerar Mandas here in Ebonheart. That was the guy walking around in the Dwarven armor. Oh wow, this is a lot darker than it used to be. But that was the guy walking around in the Dwarven armor that said, I know he's part of a quest. And I just got to find the guy. I thought he was down here somewhere. Let's see if we can't find him. Maybe he's upstairs.
I suppose
there he is.
No harm in talking. What can I do for you?
Let's see. Okay, his daughter was captured and being held captive in Tel Fyr. Alright, well I guess it's off to Daedric Crescent then. That was the wrong door. Another thing I was able to do with this new computer was turn on a lot of the shaders that I was not able to turn on with the old computer. And strangely enough, the water effects, which seem to be one of the biggest frame rate killers everyone has installed the overhaul, the water effects don't seem to be affecting me all that much. I'm assuming that's because the water effects rely on your video card. Now I'm running, let me just double check, an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 560M with 2 gigabytes of RAM, so...
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
Need to get to Daedric Crescent. There we to go. Now, there was a boat dock at Tel Fyr earlier.
Short trip, long trip. You decide.
Okay, I guess nobody actually goes to Tel Fyr, but as you can see, the water has much better reflections, and I even have the dynamic ripples turned on. I think it looks outstanding. So I need to get to Tel Fyr, which is to the southwest. And I guess it's swim time. You can see the water is rippling and flowing, which it did not do earlier. It's not really affecting my frame rate all that much, which is a welcome change. But just the addition of the shaders that I have, the bloom and the HDR. I don't like the depth of field shader, so I usually turn it off. But this is looking even better than it was before. It already looked amazing, but you upgrade your hardware and you can get even better. I was able, of course, also to up my draw distance. I think even the textures on my weapons and other things like that, I think those have increased as well. Where did that Kaguti go? There it is. Outstanding marksman skill up. I believe that's Tel Fyr right there in the distance. Let's go check. There's so much stuff to do in Tel Fyr. I'm wondering if I want to go ahead and find all of the stuff that there is to find in Tel Fyr. Or if I want to wait till later when I come across it in the main quest. Things are appearing much more crisp and sharpened with this new hardware and with the higher options. I chose the highest options possible in the overhaul. Used the automated installer and chose, highest end PC options in there. So, now I believe that the Morrowind patch project, also known as the unofficial Morrowind patch, put this boat and this boat person here. Because if I remember correctly, I'm about 98% sure about this. This woman here, Cinia Urtius, is she is the medium armor master trainer. Yeah. So, and before the patch project did anything, she never appeared, so it was impossible to get the, it was impossible to use the master trainer. I'm gonna go ahead and train one more time so I can gain another level. And, but yeah, the Morrowind patch project put her back in the game. There was some bug that prevented her from appearing for some odd reason. Alright, now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to... How does one get into Tel Fyr? Right there. I'm blind. Okay, wife. Yeah, it's a little weird there. Come to plunder the dungeon. We don't see many good thieves here, just the stupid ones. See what he has to say about it. I need to speak with Diavaith. Okay.
What is this about?
Clearly I have to levitate, but where do I go to levitate? I don't want to necessarily go down the dungeon right now. It's another one of his daughters/wives. Oh, why the hell not? Let's see what's behind this door. Oh, well, there she is.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Tel Fyr, just for shits and giggles. I know I already found... Well... I don't know, should we plunder the dungeon? I think we should. Ornate Dwemer chest, lock level 100. Well, aren't we glad we have a whole bunch of lock splitters? Ah, Diavaith's keys. Okay. I see.
What is it, sir?
He went ahead and challenged me. This is the Corpusarium, huh? Oh yeah. Definitely gonna have to change my lighting options. Oh boy. Hell, even with Night Eye, it's dark as hell down here. Wow. Yeah, we'll come back to that. What I may do is just go talk to Daedric Crescent and see about releasing her, and then I'll change my options and plunder the Corpusarium. Well, where's the place I need to levitate to get upstairs? Oh, it's over here. Got to pick the locks while you're here. There's so much good stuff in this this wizard's tower. That doesn't help. Diavaith's chest of drawers. Well, the great wizard likes the skooma, huh? Alright. So much stuff in here. You can spend a great deal of time here in Tel Fyr, just searching for all of his keys and trying to find all of his treasures. None of these books seem to be terribly interesting. Come on, he doesn't have any skill books in here? That hardly seems right. Huh. Alright, that's where I levitate up. Probably a skill book, but I guess I've already read it. Alright. This is why I'm glad I kept that little dagger in my inventory, the Steel Blade of Heaven. This room seems useless. Oh, there's Tel Fyr.
You may speak.
And these are the only set of not Dwarven, Daedric pauldrons in the original game of Morrowind. Yes. The Daedric is the only guy in the game who understands Corpus disease, which is Dagothur's blessing or curse, depending on to whom you're speaking. Plunder the dungeon. He invites thieves to steal them. Don't hurt the inmates, don't hurt my daughters. Yeah. Little creepy. Alright, so what about Dylan Amandas? Yeah, well, okay, he doesn't care either. He also doesn't care if you steal his stuff and unlock his chests, because it's part of his little game of plundering the dungeon. Well, that wasn't a skill book either. Oh, look at that. There's a key. And like I said, he doesn't care if you take it. Because it's all part of his little game. Darn it. All these books that are worth a lot of money, and I guess I've read them all. Yeah, guess I have. Well, how many scrolls of lock splitter do I have? 9. Well, then why bother? Did I miss something there, or... It's open, 100 points. Interesting. Okay. I just wasted 2 spells of lock splitter on that. Oh, look at that, it's the Scourge. See, like I said, he doesn't care if you steal his stuff. I wonder if I can even attempt to open a lock level 100. Oh, I can. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I got it. There's another one of his keys and Daedric Sanctuary amulet. This could turn out to be a hell of a trip. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and save here. We're going to make it a named save. And the reason I named it Crescent, you're about to find out here. As I go ahead and equip my big weapon here and equip the Daedric Sanctuary amulet. Would you like to travel to Magas Volar? Let's give it a shot. anybody can see it. There it is, the Daedric Crescent. A unique weapon. Outstanding. Very, very evil weapon. Look at that damage. And paralyze. This weapon is evil. Of course, it's two-handed. But... Alright, so... we acquired the Daedric Crescent. And why did it drop me down here? I don't know. I wasn't ready to come downstairs yet. I have not plundered enough. Alright, I don't have the proper key to open that. Another
Yes,
one of
Outlander.
his daughters/wives. Really creepy. He kind of cloned himself so he could make women to have around and screw. It's a little creepy if you ask me. Alright, there's Faith again. Open everything that's here in his room.
Masera.
It also looks like I opened pretty much everything up here.
What is it, Sarah?
Oh, I might as well. I mean, what else am I going to use these Grandmaster picks for? And there's the Cuirass of the Savior's hide. Good light armor. And as someone pointed out to me, you can combine that with the Boots of Blinding Speed, so you can actually see while you're wearing the Boots of Blinding Speed. Right. I think I'll save the rest of the Corpusarium for the main quest when I'm actually required to come here. Now, where was Chickadee? Here she is. Yes, we'll travel together because Tel Fyr doesn't care. He's kind of like the honey badger. Well, at least she's not terribly slow.
Thank you.
Alright, so now I have to give the crazed man his daughter's locket. That will turn out well, I'm sure. Alright, give this a quick save. I believe she will take me, yeah, she'll take me to Sadrith Mora. Convenient. Oh, wait a minute. Just talk to this guy to get back to Kull or someplace I can travel to. Alvaru. Let's see here.
Short trip, long trip. You decide.
I've gotten her out. What did he say about milk? On the road to Margan, okay. I do need to go back to Alvaru.
What say you?
Yeah, get out of my way, that's what I say.
Short trip, long trip.
tile further. Well, crud. Looks like I gotta go to Balmora and then Balmaru. Oh well. This is another additional thing. It's one of the high resource intensive, but lots of trees in Balmora. I think it looks awesome.
Where would you like to go?
Alright. Well, I think at this point, because it's getting nighttime, and yeah, wow, that's dark. Just in the interest of everyone else, I'm going to go ahead and save here and stop the video for now so that I can change the lighting options so that you guys can actually see.